Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the podcast. I'm Mark, and as always, I am joined by the wonderful Sarah.
Hi, Mark, and hello to all our listeners. I am super excited for today's episode.
You sound energetic today, Sarah. Did you have a good weekend?
I did. Actually, I went shopping. I finally bought those sneakers I've been looking at for months.
Oh, really? The ones that cost an arm and a leg?
Hey, they were expensive, yes, but they are so cool.
Cost an arm and a leg. That is a great idiom to start with.
Yes, for our listeners, when we say something costs an arm and a leg, we mean it is very, very expensive.
Exactly. And speaking of expensive things, that is actually our topic for today.
Oh, is the topic Sarah's bad spending habits?
No, not exactly. Today we are talking about price versus value. Specifically, how much things would cost without marketing.
Without marketing? You mean like just the raw materials?
Exactly. When you bought those sneakers, Sarah, you didn't just pay for the rubber and the leather. You paid for the box, the logo, the cool advertisements, and the feeling you get when you wear them.
I guess that's true. But how much of the price is actually just the shoe?
Are you ready for the truth?
I think so.
A typical pair of sneakers that sells for $100 usually costs about $15 to manufacture.
$15? No way.
Yes way. The rest is shipping, store costs, and a huge chunk is marketing.
That is actually kind of painful to hear. I feel like I got ripped off.
Don't feel bad. It's normal. And ripped off is a great phrasal verb there.
Right. To get ripped off means to pay far too much money for something that isn't worth it.
Exactly. But here is the provocative idea for today. Are you actually being ripped off? Or are you paying for something else that you can't see?
You mean like the brand name?
Let's look at a simpler example first. Coffee.
Oh, I love coffee. I can't survive without it.
How much do you pay for a latte at that nice cafe downtown?
Maybe $5? 6 if I get oat milk?
Okay, the actual coffee beans, the water, the milk, and the sugar in that cup cost about 20 to 30 cents.
What? 30 cents?
Yes, so the markup is huge.
Wait, markup? Can you explain that word?
Sure, the markup is the amount added to the cost price of goods to cover overhead and profit. If it costs $1 to make and you sell it for $10, the markup is $9.
I see. So the markup on coffee is massive.
It is. But Sarah, if I offered to sell you a cup of coffee for 30 cents, but you had to drink it in a dark, dirty basement with no music and no comfortable chair, would you buy it?
Definitely not. That sounds like a horror movie.
Exactly. You aren't just paying for the brown liquid. You are paying for the atmosphere, the friendly barista, the nice smell, and the safety of knowing it's a clean place.
That makes sense. So, marketing isn't just the TV commercial, it's the whole experience.
Precisely. Marketing is the story around the product, and that story costs money.
Okay, I feel a little better about my latte now.
Good, but let's go back to your sneakers in the next part, because fashion, that is a whole different psychological game.
Let's do it.
Welcome back. So, before the break, we talked about coffee. We established that we pay for the experience, not just the bean.
Right, but Mark, you promised to talk about my sneakers. Is that also about experience? Because I just wear them on my feet.
Well, let me ask you this. Why did you choose that specific brand?
I don't know. I guess I saw my favorite athlete wearing them, and they looked really cool.
Aha, cool. That is the magic word.
What's wrong with wanting to look cool?
Nothing at all. But that feeling of being cool is a product of marketing. It is intangible.
Intangible? That's a good word for our listeners.
Yes, intangible describes something that exists, but you cannot touch it. You can touch the shoe, but you cannot touch the coolness.
Got it. So confidence, status, feelings, these are intangible.
Exactly. When you buy a luxury bag or branded sneakers, you are buying a signal. You are telling the world, I have good taste, or I have money.
That's true. If I bought the exact same shoe made in the exact same factory but without the logo, I probably wouldn't want it.
And that is why the price is so different. Without marketing, the shoe is just foot protection. With marketing, it is a part of your identity.
It's crazy when you think about it. We pay hundreds of dollars just for a symbol.
Let's look at another industry, beauty and skincare. This one is fascinating.
Oh, this is a big one. Some creams cost $5, some cost 500.
Right. Do you think the $500 cream is 100 times better?
I doubt it, but I still buy the expensive one sometimes.
Why?
Because I'm putting it on my face. I'm scared that the cheap one might give me a rash or something.
Boom. There it is. Trust.
Trust?
Marketing creates trust. When a brand spends millions on nice packaging, famous actresses, and shiny advertisements, they are signaling to you, we are a real company. We are safe.
Oh, so the high price actually makes me trust it more?
In psychology, we call this perceived value. If it is expensive, our brains automatically think, this must be good.
That is so true. If I saw a face cream for $1, I would think, what is wrong with it? Is it made of toxic waste?
Exactly. So in a way, you are paying for peace of mind.
Peace of mind. I love that phrase. It means a feeling of being safe and not worried.
Yes. So without marketing, that cream might cost $2 to make, but you wouldn't buy it because you wouldn't have the peace of mind.
It's interesting. We usually think marketing is about lying to us, but in this case, it helps us filter what is safe.
It reduces the risk. But there is a dark side too. Sometimes it really is just a scam.
Like with what?
Bottled water.
Oh no, don't tell me.
Bottled water is often just tap water in a nice plastic bottle with a picture of a mountain on it.
I knew it! I always fall for the mountain picture.
The picture of the mountain implies purity. That is marketing. Without it, you would just drink from the tap for free.
So sometimes we are paying for identity, sometimes for safety, and sometimes just for a pretty picture.
Correct. But there is one more area where marketing changes the price completely, and that is digital products.
Like online courses or Netflix.
Exactly. Let's talk about that in the next part. Okay, let's talk about the digital world. This is where the idea of cost gets really tricky.
Why? Is it because there are no materials, like no rubber or plastic?
Exactly. Imagine an online course or a PDF ebook. Once it is created, what is the cost to sell one more copy?
Almost zero, right? It's just a file.
Right, the marginal cost is zero.
That's a slightly technical term, marginal cost.
Yes, marginal cost is the cost to produce one extra unit of something. For a car, the marginal cost is high. You need more metal and glass. For an ebook, it's zero.
Okay, so if it costs zero to copy a file, why do some online courses cost $2,000?
Good question. Why do you think?
Maybe because of the expert's knowledge?
But you can often find that same knowledge in a library book for free or on YouTube.
That's true. I can learn almost anything on Google.
So, what are you paying for? You are paying for curation and commitment.
Can you break those down?
Curation means organizing things. The internet has too much information. It is messy. A course organizes it for you. Marketing tells you, this is the correct path. Follow this.
That saves me time. I don't have to search for hours.
And the second thing is commitment. If you get a book for free, do you read it?
Honestly, no. It sits on my computer forever.
Exactly. But if you pay $500 for a course,
Oh, I am definitely finishing that course. I want to get my money's worth.
Get my money's worth. Nice phrase.
Yes, it means to get enough value to justify the price you paid.
Precisely. So, marketing sets a high price to make you value the product. The price itself is a feature. If it were cheap, you wouldn't take it seriously.
That is psychological genius. So, the high price actually helps me learn better?
In theory, yes, it motivates you. So, in this case, the marketing and the price are actually part of the product's success.
It seems like marketing isn't just about selling, it's about how we perceive the world.
Yes, that is the key takeaway. Marketing frames reality.
Mark, do you think there is anything we buy that doesn't have marketing costs included?
Maybe raw vegetables at a local farmer's market?
I don't know. Even there, they put them in nice wooden baskets to look rustic and natural.
You are right. Rustic is a total marketing vibe.
We can't escape it.
We really can't, but understanding it gives us power.
How so?
When you look at a price tag, you can ask yourself, what am I paying for here? Am I paying for the quality, or am I paying for the shiny box?
That's a good strategy. I need to be a smarter shopper.
We all do.
Does this mean I should return my new sneakers?
No, keep them. If they make you feel good, that is real value. Just know why you bought them.
Phew, good, because I threw away the receipt.
Typical Sarah. We are reaching the end of our episode today. I think we've covered a lot of ground.
Yes, we talked about coffee, sneakers, face cream, and even invisible digital products.
And the main lesson is this. The price of a product is rarely just about the cost of making it.
It includes the experience, the trust, the identity, and the organization of information.
Exactly. Marketing bridges the gap between a raw object and a human need.
Mark, I have a question. Is marketing good or bad? Because sometimes it feels like manipulation.
That is the big question. It can be manipulation, yes, like when they make you feel ugly so you buy makeup. That is the bad side.
I hate that side of it.
Me too. But think about the other side. Imagine a world without marketing.
Okay, I walk into a store. All the boxes are plain white. No names, no logos, just soap or shoes.
How would you choose?
I wouldn't know which one is good. I would have to test everything myself. It would take forever.
Exactly. Marketing reduces search costs. It helps us make decisions quickly in a complex world.
So, brands act like shortcuts for our brain.
Yes, shortcuts. That is a great way to put it. When I see a brand I know, I don't have to think. I just grab it.
So, I am paying for convenience.
Yes, and sometimes that convenience is worth the extra money.
This topic was surprisingly deep, Mark. I thought we were just going to complain about expensive coffee.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. Before we go, let's do a quick recap of the vocabulary we learned today.
Let's do it.
First, we had markup.
The amount added to the cost price to determine the selling price.
Then, intangible.
Something you can't touch, like a feeling or an idea.
And that great phrasal verb?
Rip off. To charge someone too much money.
And finally, peace of mind.
A feeling of safety and security.
Perfect. You were paying attention.
Of course, I was getting my money's worth, even though this podcast is free.
Touché. Well, to our listeners, thank you for spending your valuable time with us.
We hope you look at your next purchase a little differently. Ask yourself, what am I really paying for?
Great advice. We will see you in the next episode. Bye for now.
Bye, everyone. Happy shopping.